Hi, I'm Glow, and I'm currently in my first year of OT school. Though I'm still adjusting and figuring all this out, here is a pretty accurate week in my life. I like to use Sundays as meal prep days. Given how much time and energy school takes, meal prepping earlier on in the week takes one thing off the list of things to do later. Anything quick and simple is what I usually go for. This week's lunch is stir-fried veggies and rice with sweet potatoes. I usually make these veggies with udon noodles, but I didn't want soggy noodles for lunch, so I improvised. After packing my lunch, I freshened up and got ready for bed. I decided to try an overnight curl hack. I divided my hair into two sections and lathered mousse on it, like so. Then I twisted my hair away from my face, all the way to the ends of my hair. And then I pinned the end to the top of my head. And then I did the same thing on the other side. The last thing I do before bed is packing my backpack. I have to do this the night before because I am not a morning person and I would definitely forget something very important if I don't do this at night. In the morning, the first thing that I did was undo the curls. So, a lot of things went wrong. I'm just putting this disclaimer. I think I put too much mousse in my hair, which made my hair wet. And then also, I have really long hair with no layers or volume. So, yeah. Here's the moment of truth. Anyways, I metroed the campus, so this is just me doing that. And I had my first class, which was human occupations too, and that's our foundations and theories class. We had a quick lecture, and then we broke out into groups to plan a program based on one of the models that we learned for a specific population. And then I had my second class, which was movement science. We had a practical on Wednesday this week, so we used class time for open lab, which is basically extra time to practice for goniometry, MMT, and palpations. And along the way, my friends and I lost many brain cells while studying.
And you looked at her and you just I knew she was gonna look for confirmation. I got in trouble last time.
After that, I went home for dinner and ate some of my leftovers from meal prep and a bunch of side dishes my parents made for me. Then I studied more for the practical by making flashcards. On Tuesday, I had service learning for about 2 hours. Service learning is an opportunity for us to go out to a site in the community and help out. And then in the afternoon, I headed to campus and studied more for the practicum. And then, you guessed it, I studied even more by going to the library. And I basically just like knowledge jumped everything I needed to know in on a whiteboard. And when I got home, I saw that my packages arrived. So I bought a bunch of things for my photo cards and like my PC binder. So, yeah, like sleeves and things like that. I got a laptop case, hair clips, a new nail tool set. I found this really cute going 17 pin. It's like a phone stand slash pop socket and a glass cup with a lid. Wednesday morning, I had my practical, which I completely forgot to record, but after I went to Tate to treat myself with my classmates. Then we had research, so we headed back to our building and we worked on appraising a article. After class, I went to a restaurant with a couple of my classmates and absolutely devoured my burger so quickly. It was so good. On Thursday, I had a super chill day. It started off with making myself a matcha. Recently, I've been hooked on matcha, but with school being so hectic, I haven't had the chance to make it in a while. I've been making syrups from scratch and experimenting a bunch of matcha variations, so I it's been so fun just like trying everything out. I would say right now my favorite is mango matcha. So comment your favorite or your recommendations that I should try. Thanks. This is a strawberry matcha. Yum. Then I worked a little on a big assignment in one of my classes before my friend's birthday dinner plans. Happy hour.
Cheers. I was like, can we get salt, pepper, soy sauce, ranch, all the dressing, all the fixings?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Deanna. Happy birthday to you. She wishes for a 4.0 GPA.
On Friday, I had fieldwork in a community based setting. We went on a walk, and then in the afternoon, we had an art hour, which my classmates and I ran. I ran the keychain slash bracelet making station. The participants made me these, and it literally made my day. It was so sweet. For dinner, I had halal food with my siblings because my parents were out of town. I also included Saturday because I watched the 17 concert for the millionth time and bought an album. And I love 17. And these were my polls. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.